messages if you have not yet. Where are we? Where did my thing go? Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Let me know that you guys can see me, okay? Go here to look at your channeled messages. I'm going to go ahead and pin this for you guys. Let's just go ahead and get started, Taurus. Let's take a look at what's going on. The Three of Swords for interesting enough. The Three of Swords for what's going on in your energy. So maybe some pain here. I feel like you are slowly but surely overcoming it or figuring out a way to, maybe something that's still sitting with you. Two of Swords in reverse for where you need to direct your attention or your energy. So there seems to be something that you're needing to not avoid, something that you need to pay attention to. For some of you, I'm getting procrastination, something that maybe you've procrastinated on. The Fool in reverse for where you could find help or assistance at this time. I feel like you just need to do something. I feel like you just need to get with the program, whatever that means for you. The Moon for your hidden talents, gifts, skills, abilities. With that moon there, I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of depth to you. Now, I know that Scorpio is your opposite sign, but you guys have a lot of similarities. Every polar opposite, yes, they're opposites, but they actually quite relate to each other. And I feel like with that moon there, you guys are very intuitive. I feel like with Taurus people, when it comes to Taurus placements, you guys feel things intuitively through your body. You guys are a very sensual sign. So I feel like a lot of you guys, like for instance, right? So I'm a Taurus rising, Taurus moon. And I remember when I met one of my exes, when I was around him, like my body was jittering, right? Like just complete like jittering. For some reason, I just could not calm down around him. Like my body had a visceral response to his presence. And later on down the line, he ended up being absolutely horrible. Okay, so I would pay attention to your guys' bodies, what your bodies are telling you, especially with that eclipse that just happened. Empress in reverse for things that you need to get rid of. Self-limiting beliefs is what I'm getting from here. I feel like some pain has held you back from a lot of things. Ace of Cups for the lesson. So needing to heal yourself, I think, more than anything. And I feel like you're on a healing journey with that Three of Swords. I hate when spiritual people always talk about, you need to heal, you need to heal, you need to heal. And it's like, okay, well, there has to be a point where we're not consistently doing that. Like, how much do you really need to heal? The only way, it's like you heal something and then it's healed, and then what, you go back and reopen the wound to re-heal it again? Like, no, there has to be that, you know, medium there. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. The Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like you don't have the information, all the information on something that maybe you want to pursue, and I'm not really sure what that is specifically. I heard Nine of Cups. So something that you want to pursue, something on an individual level, okay? So let's take a look at this Three of Swords. Cool, Jasmine, thank you. Hey, Codis, tell me about this Three of Swords for Taurus's overall energy. Hey, Complexity. Hey, Katie. Hey, Anna. I feel like you don't really know what to do, to be honest with you. A lot of caution here. Meh. I feel like you're getting smarter. I know that sounds really weird, but it's like with that Seven of Swords in reverse and the Sun there, it seems like you're getting smarter. And I feel like with that Knight of Swords in the middle of your reading with Spirit trying to kind of tell you something, it's like maybe you don't have the information to everything that you want to pursue, or maybe you don't have all the information about a person or something like that. But it's almost like you have the potential to find that out, or it's like you have the potential to pursue what it is that you want through your intelligence. With that Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. You know, I feel like you've gone through a lot, especially with all these eclipses happening on your 1st and 7th house axis, especially if you're a Taurus rising, or just even on your sun or your moon or whatever the case may be. So a lot of things going on. I just feel like that Knight of Pentacles is a representation of you. For some of you, you're trying to find out doing, I'm getting frustrated about my finances, or I'm getting frustrated in regards to what I want to do for my career or what I need to pursue. And it's like, for some of you, you just feel like you're moving through molasses. And I got that word in your channeled message, which is pinned at the top here. So for some of you, you feel like things are just moving really slow. I heard takeoff, landing. So I don't know, maybe some of you are traveling. That Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter is naturally the 9th house ruler. So for some of you, you could be traveling or wanting to travel, but maybe there are some travel plans that you've been having issues with, or maybe you want to travel and you can't. For others of you, you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm just letting it go. I'm tired of being frustrated, etc. For some of you, you're coming into some blessings here in November, especially with that new moon happening in your 8th house. Yes, everyone says it's going to be frustrating, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Well, I mean, it's different for everybody based around where your natal chart placements are, etc. But I feel like for some of you, you may be coming into some kind of windfall. And with that 7 of Swords in reverse and that sun there, something could be being illuminated to you about something specifically. With that star there, it could be something in regards to your dreams, hopes, wishes, etc. Could be something on social media. The star is Aquarian energy, which is a natural 11th house ruler. Tell me about that 2 of Swords in reverse for where where Taurus needs to direct their energy. Last shuffle. Wow. What's that Hierophant in reverse? The 4 of Swords. So like I said, on a healing journey for some of you, you really are, okay? And I hate to say that because I'm just so tired. You're on a healing journey. Oh my God, you gotta heal. Like, I'm just so tired of it. Like, I get it, you know, but like, as a reader, I just get so tired of hearing about it. 2 of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Hierophant in reverse. Don't ignore your intuition when it comes to either a specific person or in regards to yourself, okay? For some of you, like I said, there are some self-limiting beliefs with that Hierophant in reverse there, because that 4 of Swords is clarifying it, which kind of tells me that maybe you need to reconfigure something. Maybe you need to look at the reason why you want something, or why you want someone, or why you want to pursue something or someone, or whatever the case is. Does it align with your goals? Does it align with not just your goals, but who you are as an individual? Does this resonate with you on a soul level, on an individual level? Because I see with that 9 of Cups in the middle of all of this is genuinely about you. You, your identity, and even that sun at the bottom of the deck when it came to your current energy, that's about you, your identity. Where are you putting your energy? Where should you be putting your energy? And so there's something, once again, I feel like this coincides with the moon that's happening in your subconscious, and with that King of Cups and that High Priestess there. It's like really needing to get in touch with who you are. Like when everything is stripped away, who are you? What do you want? What matters to you? I feel like you're having a hard time making a decision about something specifically, okay? You could feel like maybe you need to put more effort into something that you want to pursue. But for some of you, there could be something that's like bogging you down, or you feel like it's bogging you down. Okay, the Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse for where you need to direct your, for where you can find help at this time. The Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. You know, a lot of the times we can go about life and we can start to create ideas in our head or stories in our head about who people are or who we are, or, you know, just make assumptions about things. Oh, I know that person doesn't like me because whatever, or, you know, and kind of letting go of that self-victimization that we all do, and we all do it, okay? I'm not saying that's what you're doing specifically, but I feel like with that Queen of Cups and that 7 of Wands in reverse, it's kind of needing to let down your guard a little bit. And I don't mean that you shouldn't implement boundaries. I don't mean that you should be, you know, a pushover and not have a spine. No, the Queen of Cups has a spine, okay? It's just that, you know, she develops her decisions and her opinions more based around from her, maybe her emotions, but I feel like it's more intuition. So there's something about, I feel like you needing to trust yourself, because there could be a reason why, faith in regards to something that's stopping you from pursuing something maybe that you really want, or holding you back in some way. The 5 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's like you need to learn how to fight for something, because it's like the 5 of Wands, it's not like the 5 of Swords, right? It's not like the 5 of Swords where it's like manipulation and we're punching each other in the face to get what we want. The 5 of Wands, like all these guys have sticks and they're just like kind of waving them around aimlessly, you know? And it's like needing to kind of learn how to challenge yourself in some way, not make assumptions, not have these self-limiting beliefs that's going to stop you from doing something. I feel like with that Knight of Wands, you just need to get off your ass and you just need to do something, kind of like I said before the reading. The moon is here for what's going on in your subconscious. Why is that moon there? Thank you, complexity. Yeah, I started tripping. I was thinking something else entirely. Okay. The Strength, the Five of Cups. You have everything you need to overcome these self-limiting beliefs. Like if you are looking back at the past and maybe you're regretting some things, maybe you're sad over something or whatever it is, you have the strength to move past that. And it's going to be your depth of character, your intuition, etc. Knowing who you are on an intuitive level and being able to start fresh with that Page of Cups. Because with that Three of Cups in reverse, this is kind of telling me, now this doesn't mean that you can't work with people, etc. But this is telling me with that, what I feel with that Hermit and that Moon card, this is like more solo dolo energy. And the Moon is about trusting yourself, and the Hermit is all about self. It's about self-awareness. And the Hermit holds that little lantern y'all see on like Rider-Waite Tarot, etc., or like normal tarot decks. You'll see that the Hermit's holding like this little lantern that has a light inside of it, because he's on that journey of trying to find the light within. And then in the end, he's like, oh my God, I had it the whole time. You know, it's something like this that you already have that's available to you, having the strength to get over the past, you know. And with that channeled message that I have for you guys, you know, that channeled message was very much about absorbing somebody's bullshit to protect themselves from it as well, you know. And maybe you've allowed people to absorb your bullshit to make you feel protected. So, you know, you could sit there and be comfortable playing victim, or, well, I can't do this because my parents wouldn't approve, or because, you know, or you do that for other people where you absorb their crap, you absorb their bullshit, and then you wonder why you wake up and feel like crap every day, you know. Absorbing people's negative energy, and when you don't have those proper boundaries, is going to feel like it's poisoning your body for real. And you're going to wonder why you feel so exhausted. So check out that channel message. It's the pinned message. And now I'm not saying, listen, we can't do everything on our own, right? We just can't. It's impossible. It's illogical to think that we can do everything on our own. We just can't. We need people. But at the same time, there's something here with that Moon, that Three of Cups in reverse, and the Hermit, where this tells me that you have the power to be able to start something on your own, to be able to go at it alone, to be very independent, okay? And like I said, with that lunar eclipse that just happened, that full, this is about you kind of breaking out, maybe you doing something that's maybe going to piss some people off, you know, with Uranus opposing those placements in your 7th house, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, etc. So, and maybe sometimes you need to, you know. The Empress in reverse for something that needs to be eradicated. Hey, Rick. Some of you are still pissed off about the past. Some of you are still hanging on to it with that Queen of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups. And it's really not getting you anywhere. If anything, with that Eight of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's blocking your blessings, for lack of a better term. It's blocking your blessings. It's stopping you from learning the lesson for some of you. And that's why for some of you, you're still stuck in that slow-mo Three of Swords energy. But with that Wheel of Fortune, I do see you being like, you know what? Fuck it, you know. I feel like also for some of you with that Empress in reverse, Strength, Five of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse, once again, it's these self-limiting beliefs. I think that for some of you, you've wanted to create something for a long time, but maybe you felt like you weren't good enough, or maybe you wanted to pursue someone or something for a long time, but felt like you had to overgive and overgive and overgive. And some of you have the Empress chase, and she has to overwork herself and do to make people love her. And God, I can relate to that so much, because I definitely used to be like that, you know. And it's like, ask yourself, has somebody earned these sacrifices that you have given them, you know? Has this career or this job earned these sacrifices that you have given it? And that's going back to that channeled message. What you have done for others, would they do the same for you? What others have done for you, would you do the same for them? You know. And for some of you, with this transit going on, you are letting go of some relationships in your life that are not serving you, you know, and that's okay. You just maybe like, whatever, you know, I want to be me. I don't want to feel tied to something or someone, or I don't want to feel like I have to pour into all of these people when I only have a limited amount of energy, especially if you're trying to accomplish something for yourself. No doubt, Mercedes. What's up, Seth? Tell me about that Ace of Cups for the lesson. the World, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot. So it's kind of like I said, you know. It's kind of like I said, maybe for some of you, you've had a fear of going at it alone. You've had a fear of opening yourself up to that idea. I don't think that's happening anymore. I think that with that Ace of Cups, the World, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, this is you being like, all right, well, we don't get along, we don't get along. Or you don't appreciate me, Three of Pentacles in reverse, then I'm just going to close this out, you know? It's about knowing when to shut the door on people or places or things or whatever the case is, and, you know, having that courage with that Chariot there to make the decision and have the courage to go after something, even if you got to do it by yourself, but opening yourself up to the idea, the possibility, the Ace of Cups. Four of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. It's like, for some of you, you have delayed a process for so long in regards to something that you've wanted to do because you just felt like, oh, well, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna lose. Or, oh, it doesn't matter, like, they're not gonna love me. Or, oh, it doesn't matter, they're not. Okay, well, if we're making assumptions, because remember, like I said, for some of you, you have made these assumptions that are just not serving you, and you're needing to trust your internal guidance more than anything. And so for some of you, you've stopped yourself from doing certain things because of these self-limiting beliefs, because of these assumptions, and it just isn't working for you. You know, it's just not working for you. It's causing more pain than necessary. And for a lot of you, you have delayed processes because you just feel like you could never win. Like, for instance, let's say that you want to write a book and, you know, you're just like, oh, well, nobody's going to read this shit. You know, nobody's going to like this. Okay, who said that? Like, who told you that? You know, the homeless guy, like, sitting on the corner of 7-Eleven drinking, like, a 211 Steel Reserve 40 ounce. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, and it doesn't mean that you can't be open to critique with whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. It doesn't mean that you can't be logical, but for God's sake, get out of that self-limiting belief or feeling like you lack in some way because you're just making assumptions. Knight of Swords, for what Spirit wants to tell you. Four Wands in reverse again. All right, Nine of Cups. Hey, Perk. The Knight of Cups. So, you know, for some of you, you need to pursue something creatively. I don't. Page of Wands in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords, Four Wands in reverse. There is something that has stopped you from going after what you want or for gathering. Honestly, Taurus, I have always wanted to be a writer, right? And always wanted, like, don't get me wrong, love tarot. I'm the jack of all trades, master of none, honestly. Bitch, I've done everything. Even been a drug dealer at one point. No, I'm not promoting that. Just saying, you know, I mean, I was 19, but... You know, and so I've just done everything, and I'm up here, I'm doing tarot, and I love it, right? Love doing tarot, love it, love astrology, love all of that. But truly where my heart lies has always been writing, with whatever that may be. And I've always wanted to share my writing to you guys, but I was just like, oh, they're not going to care about that, or nobody's going to care about that, okay? And maybe you're having ideas like that. Yeah, but the people that show interest... That's all you need, and it grows from there. But you have to start somewhere. You have to listen to what your intuition is telling you, to where your heart is truly guiding you. Like right now, if everything is stripped away from you and God or the universe or whatever you, I don't know, whatever you look up to, if it was like, okay, you can have this career or you can have this thing or whatever it is, like what, like with no doubt it would be successful beyond belief. Like, what is your heart pulled towards? Like at the end of the day, like when it all falls down, when everything is stripped, like what does your heart gravitate towards? And I would be honest with yourself and ask yourself that. Because, I mean, you're in the zone now, Taurus. I mean, with these lunar eclipses and all these eclipses happening, your 7th house, your 1st house, your 7th house, your 1st house, and all of this stuff, this is time for you to break away from these old limiting beliefs. And you feeling like you have to give so much of yourself with that Empress in reverse just to be able to, I don't know, be appreciated or receive love in some way. I mean, for God's sake, you know, I always tried to be in my, like, for instance, with love, I always tried to be in my feminine energy when it came to, you know, being in a relationship, thinking that, oh, well, I need to cook and I need to clean and I need to do all this and I need to, and like just never like relaxing because I felt like I kept having to like serve in some way, right? And that isn't really like loving myself. It was because I wanted to be able to do things that would show that I'm worthy of love, when it's like, you are, by just being you, right? It's like you don't have to always go above and beyond in some way or prove yourself to people or to something. Now listen, that doesn't mean you can't show love to people, etc. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, you are enough to have something, whatever that may be. So look alive, baby. It's your season, okay? So Taurus, it was a pleasure to read your cards. If you would like to book a personal reading, visit www.BrattysTarot.com. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you would like to check out my new YouTube channel, just go on Bratty's Tarot on my YouTube, and you'll see my new YouTube channel called Violetta Alexis, which is my government name, and you will click on it and you will subscribe, and I do astrology videos and tarot videos there as well. And yeah, so let me do Perky's super chat real quick. Starting from today, my birthday will be coming at me this year. Okay, let's see. The King of Wands in reverse. There might be a masculine figure, like specifically Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's kind of egotistical, that's kind of an asshole, kind of a jerk. Ace of Wands in reverse. What's that? What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? Now, I don't know if this is like a lover, a friend. 7 of Swords in reverse. It's like this person could have something to tell you, but because their ego's getting in the way, or their toxic energy is getting in the way, they could be trying to like gaslight you is kind of what I'm getting. Advice. Page of Wands in reverse. Let them delay. No sweat off your back. That's their problem. That's what I got from that. S, hi, what's going on in my love life? What do I need to know? The Tower. Okay. There might be a little bit of a surprise or a shock of some sort. What is this, please? The 7 of Cups. Blech. I feel like you are, I don't want to say your illusion's going to be shattered, but like maybe your vision of something or someone is shattered a little bit. And I say that because the 7 of Cups is like, oh my God, everything's so dreamy, like wearing rose-colored glasses. But the Tower is like, no, you're not. Bitch, take off the glasses. So the Knight of Wands. You could find somebody you could find out somebody has more options. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You may end up is talking to or is thinking about in some way, but I feel like something may shatter an illusion, okay? Or somebody's illusion gets shattered about you, all right? So just be cautious. With that Knight of Wands and that 4 of Pentacles in reverse, this told me that this kind of makes me feel like somebody is very, I don't want to say loosey-goosey, but maybe a little unpredictable at times, or may do something a little unpredictable, okay? I'm dead, Perky. Well, I'm not going to do that right now, but I'll give you a birthday song when I do all signs later. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.